What's going on, horror fans? We'd like to welcome you to Descent into Horror Hell. It's been a long time coming. You know, let's just... My name is Skidgore.
I'm Ghoul.
See you next time on Descent into Horror Hell! What's going on, horror fans? We are Descent into Horror Hell.
Yes, we are.
We are celebrating our 25th anniversary.
Of episodes, of course.
Yep.
Because otherwise I'd be doing this since I was 5 years old. I wish.
Yeah, not quite. But, yeah, we're going to have some fun. Our favorite moments. And
this is going to be a throwback
strictly
episode.
Fun episode, I guess, huh?
This was purely editing, aside from all this bullshit. I mean, a lot of fun, though. So you guys are going to get a lot of laughs. We're going to show you a lot of stuff you've never seen before.
Behind the scenes bullshit.
Dumb stuff. You know, we're going to try to cover as much as we can without totally boring you to death.
So as we up, I'm Skidgore.
This is Mangul.
And we'll be right back with the 25th episode of Descent into Horror Hell. Stick around.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 6, 6.
So, in the 25 episodes, every episode, well, I think 90% of them, we've had an intro. And this varied from us basically in the beginning sitting in front of the camera doing stupid shit to some of the more elaborate ones that, you know, the Satanic episode, Satanic Panic.
We're run by some of our favorites for you guys.
So, yeah, we're going to go through, we went through, like I said, all of our videos and all the shit laying around, and we're going to bring them to you. So this is the top 5 intros that we thoroughly enjoyed, had a lot of fun making them. And then...
be more in the future, for sure.
Yeah, if you guys, you know, comment down below and just kind of say, hey, you know, if you guys like some other ones or...
We'll take recommendations, too, you know.
Anything you want to see in the future. So without further ado, let's get down to... our top 5 favorite intros. Come on in! Hey, what's going on, man? Chilling. What you doing? Having a few brews, bro. You mind if I grab one? Bring 'em on in. Alright. Me and you go in the neighborhood. We just want to hang out. Alright. Grab a beer. Oh. Yeah, man. Put them on. Igor. You're up there. So what you watching? Man, I'm checking out this podcast. What are they called? Descend to Horror Hell. Descend to Horror Hell? Yeah. Cool, Chars. They got this really cool theme song. Badass, Chars. Check it out, guys.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Descent into Horror Hell. I'm Skidgore. I have the unfortunate news to report that my partner, Ghoul, has passed. Rest in peace, my brother. But I think he would want me to carry on the show. And now that I'm doing the show, I'm pretty sure our ratings are going to go through the fucking roof. You know? Because I'm captain of the ship now. Sorry, Ghoul. But I'll try to make you proud, and I'll try to carry the show on. So let's have some fun, and you know, let's just.
child of the demon, of the Lord Satan, I pronounce you to rise. 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 Speak. Speak.
Welcome back to the stench into core.
Okay, that'll work. Yeah, I can imagine that one.
You know, I gotta ask you, Ghoul, what did you ever do with that blanket that I puked on? I hope you dispose of that.
Yeah, it sat on my porch for about, I think, the remainder of that summer.
Oh, man.
And the winter.
This is a combination of that fake blood and that pizza I had.
Yeah.
Not good.
And what was even better, like, you heard the sound effects for that. It sounds like we're talking out of a toilet.
Yeah.
And that's because the audio got screwed up, but actually, the way the whole segment went, it actually worked out pretty well.
Yeah.
Made you sound evil as shit. So
That was cool. Those are some of our favorite intros. Hope you guys enjoyed those. You've probably seen them before if you've been following us. But hey,
Yeah.
man, we
They
thought
were
we'd
fun
pick
to
out
do.
the best of the worst. So there you go.
pretty much.
Well,
All right,
now
what
we
we
go into a subject that's kind of controversial for me. I mean,
Christ, I think you
Yeah.
and me, some real true horror fans.
definitely remakes of horror movies, and myself and Ghoul were not generally a fan of remakes whatsoever.
We brought them up, I think, in a few episodes, which of course we are going to show you.
Yeah, but this is some of our favorite moments of ripping on. We're probably just going to give you two because these are worth ripping on, and we thought these were
Yeah.
epic the way we just kind of ripped on them.
And I think one of them was actually pretty early on. I think it was episode 3 or something. If I
Some
remember
shit
correctly,
like
we
that,
did.
yeah.
And
Come back in the archives.
but of course, obviously, this is a pre-It remake. We did not obviously get to talk about that one, but as you know, it's kind of hit and miss. I personally didn't think it really. It could have lived with a different title.
Oh, you're talking about It?
It.
You mean shit?
Shit. Yeah. So it was not included in this only because we
Wasn't a
actually
fan.
never really got around to talking about it. But
No, but these are two of our favorite rip-ons of remakes, and we hope you agree. But if not, hey, that's cool too. But let's
cheers,
roll.
guys. We'll be back.
Remakes are, I can't say a dime a dozen, but there's some good, there's some bad.
There's some hidden gems in there somewhere, you know.
Yeah, and you know what?
But a lot of shit. When Hollywood runs out of ideas,
But
you
of
get-
course, as we say, there's the good, there's always the bad. Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm starting with that one.
I'm
'cause
sorry, Freddy.
that is not the Freddy you see in that remake. Robert Englund should have been Freddy no matter what. I don't care what Hollywood had to pay this guy. This remake was, as he would call it,
A wet bag of shit.
just that. CG all over the place. It had none of the one-liners.
Characters were annoying as hell, in my opinion.
I mean, it didn't show what Robert Englund had established since 1984. You know, it didn't show any of that. It showed this, realistically, a burn victim. I mean, he really looked like he, you know, had skin grafts and all of this shit.
The only thing I will say about the remake of Nightmare on Elm Street, because I personally have seen the film, I bought it for $1. Hate me if you want.
Yeah, lucky you.
Fuck you, motherfucker. I bought it for $1. I will say the backstory of Freddy was kind of cool. You know how...
Well, the backstory, yeah.
That was cool part, because, you know, you never really know much of his backstory other than what people say in the Freddy films. You know, obviously he's a child molester and he's a burn victim.
And they burned
shit.
his house, yeah.
But you actually see it in this one, and you know, I thought it was fairly, that aspect of the film was good. I'll give them that. Other than that,
Yeah.
I just personally thought it was a wet bag of shit.
Yeah.
I thought if you want to see a good remake, watch The Crazies or Hills Have Eyes or
Yeah.
you know,
Something
I
good.
Spit on Your Grave or Halloween or something.
One last one.
Even
we'll
The
talk
Thing was
about-
good.
One last one we'll talk about here on the bad side is The Fog. Love the original. The atmosphere in that was great.
Yeah.
The new one, it didn't have that. I mean, it was missing this whole. They tried, I think, too hard to make that feel.
Carpenter's film is a classic in the horror genre, and this one I just don't think lived up to it. The only thing I'll say that I enjoyed about the film personally when I was watching it, the ghosts look kind of cool. You know, they had the skeleton faces. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Other than that, I really can't say too much. I mean, it was... You could tell it was made for our times, but, man, nothing smokes the original at all. Carpenter made an atmospheric, great horror film in The Fog, and that's the one to check out, not the remake.
Absolutely. So that would be our little segment on remakes, good and bad. There's always going to be new remakes coming out. I'm sure you heard about it. The new Nightmare on Elm Street that's supposed to be coming out with now Robert Englund, I heard, is not going to be in it, which I know there are rumors.
That's a double thumbs down right there.
That's 4.
Fuck that shit.
Don't ever listen to the internet. I know internet likes to say that, yeah, he's going to be in it. But, you know what, there's always going to be remakes because Hollywood's out of ideas.
Yeah.
But definitely check them out.
That's why you got to shoot to the underground for films.
But you know what, these remakes, check them out because you may like some of them, man.
You might. Who knows?
But yeah, that's remakes. Check some of them out.
Later. Well, remakes. Oh, you didn't even sit through that, did you?
I couldn't watch it.
It was just too much for Ghoul. We couldn't do
I
it.
couldn't watch it.
Like we said, you know, there are good remakes, and then there are
Terrible ones.
pretty bad ones, in my
Yeah.
opinion. You know, and
Yeah.
if you guys like them, that's fine too. You know, we're not here to pass judgment, but
No.
the pulse of true horror lies in the underground.
It's not everybody's cup of tea. I mean, that's it. You know, it's totally fine. We're okay with that. There's Halloween Resurrection fans, but all right.
There are.
Yeah, I know, right? It's amazing. All right, now so the next segment we're going to get into is a segment that we started through various parts of the past 3.5 years, and that was one-offs.
Oh yeah.
You know,
These were some interesting ones.
These were a lot of fun. This is just kind of ideas we wanted. Maybe it was just an episode filler. Maybe it was actually something we were really passionate about, which you'll actually see here. So we're just going to kind of go through them. We did Planets Collide.
The metal,
which of course was our idea to get
There's
metal and horror together.
more coming in the future.
That
for
one will
sure.
definitely come back because we did a lot of recommendations for records, bands you should check out.
We think horror movies and music just
they always have.
they're good bedfellows. I really think so.
So I mean, we had we'll go through other ones. Director's Spotlight, of course, we did that early on. We only think I did 1 or 2 of those, but
Yeah.
it could always come back because there's a lot of guys, Brian Paulin and Stephen
Absolutely.
Byro and Fred Vogel. Talk about these guys. So it's we'll definitely get around to doing it. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff going on. I mean, we had deaths come up and things like that. So it's like you kind of shift week to week or month to month, whatever the hell it is. So without further ado, we're gonna kind of go through some of these. Hope you guys enjoy them. If you guys like some of them, want to see something else, definitely again comment below. Let us know. Cheers, guys. Hey guys, welcome. This is Descend to Horror Hell's new little segment that we got for you. Kind of replaces some of the kill scenes. What we're going to do for you each episode is we're going to throw an album, a topic at you. We're just going to kind of discuss stuff that deals with metal because we all love horror, we love metal. It all goes hand in hand. Now we're going to do a little bit of a mini countdown for you. We're talking about horror movie posters. We had this conversation last year. We were down on a trip to a record store, and we talked about horror posters in a sense of what were the most iconic ones, like ones that you saw when you went, when you go with your dad or mom, to Century Foods or whatever it was. When you go, your parents are looking for a movie to rent, and you go to the horror section, and what's the one thing that really popped out to you? So I mean, it could be a cover, it could be a poster, something that when you seen it, either it scared you as a kid. The imagery of it
Just stuck with you.
Yeah, I mean, you may not have known who Robert Englund was or Tony Todd or any of them, but you saw the cover and damn, you wanted to see it, even though mom and dad said no. So we're gonna give you a little rundown.
The old story, of course, right? Yeah.
We're gonna give you a little bit of a rundown of our top 5 posters, or at the time VHS covers, because I think those are better than DVDs.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna start off with a very cheesy film, but honestly, what never scared me, but it just was cool, and that's Popcorn, 1991. If you've seen the movie, it's cheesy, but
that cover with the skeleton taking off the woman's face. It was
Yeah.
so iconic, because especially with that bright green cover, and it really stood out because everything was all this dark imagery along the line, and you get this, cover that just really stood out. And I always remember seeing it, and it's an out of print film. It's not, not cheap. It's not expensive, but you can still get it. But definitely, I recommend checking it out if you kind of like that cheesy or campy, 90s type film. So that was definitely one that stuck with me for many years and still does. Yep.
My film, Jaws.
This will be
Of
the
course, we talk about this movie, it keeps swimming our way a lot of times,
third straight time.
Yeah, it happens to actually be my favorite movie of all time ever fucking made, so that's saying something there. But, the iconic cover, when you're a little kid and you see that, you can't quite see a nipple or a breast, but she's naked, and you're just thinking, oh.
And then when you see that opening scene with the story, you're like, she was.
Yeah. So, yeah, not only that, it's a great, with the great white shark under her, the silhouette, and
Hey guys, welcome back. We're gonna have a little bit of fun here. We have this handy game called Goth. If you're a horror fan, you better own it. It's basically a trivia game. We're gonna see if we can, confuse one another and, stump the other person. So, I guess I will ask the almighty Skidgore. Yes.
what you got?
Oh, let's see here. What rock guitarist had two fingertips severed from his right hand while operating factory machinery as a teen in the late 60s?
Tony Iommi.
Right on.
Black Sabbath.
This guy knows his metal.
My turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Shit, man, these are so easy. I'm gonna slap you if you get any of these wrong.
I hope not.
Alright. This Italian film director started the giallo genre, later mastered by Dario Argento. Italian horror.
The only other one I could think of is Mario Bava.
Ding ding. I try to change my underwear. Just
Yeah.
Jim Van Beber, the cinematographer, obviously he was influenced by, Last House on Dead End Street, as I talked about earlier. It's just done so well. I just love the gore. Marcus Cook is the Tom Savini of our era, and this movie solidifies him, and I cannot wait for the other American Guinea Pigs. Bloodshot was great, as he said before. But this movie, Ate the Chosen One.
And they do have Song of Solomon, which is coming
Yeah,
up, and
with Jim Van
Beber,
Beber.
of course, plays a priest.
Which is going to be really cool. I can't wait for that.
Yeah. And the cool thing about it is that these films, there are different directors. This one, Stephen Biro, I believe,
Yep.
directed this
The
one.
man himself from Unearthed Films.
Bloodshot, Marcus Cook directed that one. It took a totally different direction.
Yep.
It wasn't all about just how much can you hack somebody to pieces and torture them. Bloodshot was about, so there was some torture stuff, but it was almost like this really sick love story of mental patients. Like,
And I love the last 15 minutes of that because it comes in color. Spoiler, sorry.
But I'm saying these films are, I think, when you're going to get a whole list of them, because these guys are young enough, they're hungry enough to want to put out a movie like this and want to make each one different from the last one. They don't want the same type of stuff, because yes, after a while, we'll both admit it to you, man. Gore, after a while, kind of goes like torture films. You see it, you've seen one thing, you've seen everything, and I think what makes films like this, films that we've talked about in this whole section, is that there isn't always somebody just hacking off an arm or cutting off a head. Yeah, it's all great and stuff like that, but deep down inside, man, a lot of these films do have a really good story. They do have a good foundation, and I think that's what makes gore films now better. I
Yep.
mean, because the stories with them, so
This movie is insane. I think she's one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life, and her career was cut short tragically by a horrible car crash. She was actually on her way to one of Jesse Franco's films, and that is Soledad Miranda. And man,
yeah, that was
if
tragic.
you know who I'm talking about, she was one of the most beautiful women ever. Like, I can't believe how beautiful she is. I've never seen. There's a lot of beautiful women in horror films and whatnot.
We've
But
talked
Soledad
about a lot of them.
Miranda,
Yeah.
she definitely was such. I keep using the word striking, but man, she really was striking. Definitely Vampire Lesbos, Nightmare, Venus in Furs. There's other movies, but she was a really, really great actress and such a beautiful actress.
Yes.
One of my personal favorites. Good Gore's personal favorite, Soledad Miranda.
Definitely rest in peace. Alright, last one we're going to go is the ultimato of women in horror, whatever. Cassandra Peterson, also known as Elvira. What can you say about her? She's the chest that launched 1,000 erections. I mean, she's known for anything from music videos to her own line of movies.
Yep.
To her own her movie TV show, her movie series where she did the Macabre Massacre or Macabre
Midnight
double
Movie
Midnight-
Massacres?
Yeah, like the double feature she put out. She did, of course, the video Ghoultown called Elvira. Of course, has the infamous Hearse. I mean, she's everything that what horror
When you think of
women
Halloween,
is. It's
her and definitely Vampire.
Vampira for sure.
Vampire comes to mind as
Vampira's first, Cassandra Peterson or Elvira took
well.
kind of precedence after that, but
And they definitely played that role of horror hostess for sure.
Yeah, and that was kind of like you had Svengoolie and Svengoolie. Well, that's kind of more local, but
Not the Dead.
Not the Dead. These are all local hosts for us, but I mean, there's a plethora of local horror hosts, but you didn't necessarily see women until Vampira and Elvira. So Elvira's, it sounds like she's hanging up her dancing career, but I sure as hell hope I can meet her one day because. Man,
She'd be awesome to meet her.
I mean, I was gonna say,
and she's actually a blonde in real life.
yeah, she's wearing a big wig.
Yeah.
Hey, these Manson chicks, they're pretty hot. Some fine tail there. Of course, they probably knife you into sleep. What the Sam Hill's that? Oh, man. Let me guess, more bills. Just what I need, more bills. Good God, my fat ass can't even get out of this chair. Alright, what do we got here? I can see it already. Water and light bill. Oh, wonderful. Ha! Note from my wife, great ex-wife. Fangoria subscription. Hey. What the hell's that? I guess I missed something, huh? Mailman, you and I are gonna tangle. Messing with an old man, you don't know who you're messing with. Package? Hell's this? Never ordered no package. Son of a bitch said pretty heavy. What do we got here? That sounds like some DVDs or books or something. Let's see here. Alright. Oh, poop. Alright. Shitty packaging, whatever it is. Let's see here. Hey. Oh my god, it's Morbid Vision Films! You guys are the greatest independent gore company around. You want some more? Go to morbidvisionfilms.com for more. The best in independent gore.
Boy, that was actually pretty good, huh? I mean, that trivia was... and, a lot of this stuff, again, was just a lot of fun, and, we're going to definitely come back to some of them. Other ones, we'll kind of leave
Oh yeah,
in the, in the dusty trail. So,
definitely.
all right, what's next? What do we got for these people?
Well, we thought we'd be cool. We'd be cool, yeah, right. We thought it would be cool to show you some behind the scenes outtakes and
We know you guys want to see this
Like,
because we have
debauchery and just stupidity between me and Ghoul throughout the years.
others, or really just him. because he had plenty of moments, and this mask is definitely one of them.
Sorry.
So, without further ado, let's go to some outtakes. You'll see what I mean.
Fuck you, wrote it.
Hang on. You can start in just a second. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
You get your head and everything.
Cocksucker.
Who else is fuck?
Hey guys, welcome back. We are going to wrap...
Wow. But yeah, Ian Malcolm. Not Malcolm. Ian McCollum.
Ian Malcolm, wasn't he in Jurassic Park?
Yeah, he was. Have another one, Skid Gore.
Okay, I'm just giving it a little time here. Alright, fiends, welcome back. We're gonna give. Fuck, it didn't work. And give, not do. Welcome back to Descent into Horror Hell. I am Ghoul.
I am Skid Door!
Well.
What the fuck is that?
Song? There was just this dead silence.
And Herschel Gordon Lewis.
Herschel Gordon Lewis. Yes, that's
He
right.
plays what was it? I think he plays like a store owner or something, and there's just like this scene where April or Chainsaw Sally character and Gordon Lightfoot. Herschel. I have another one. Pat Boone's character. What the hell is
Richard
this guy's
Boone.
name? Richard. Pat Boone. Oh, wow.
Whore! Yeah!
Fucker.
Yeah!
Do you ever get good presents at Christmas? Would you like to get something new? Try this. Or not, try this. It's a hat from your grandma. It's your favorite movie. Alright, you want to try something that'll really wow your friends? Go for this, son. It's titles from Toe Tag. All your favorites, like Red Sin Tower, Salatursica, Murder Collection Volume 1, and of course, August Underground Mortem. Dad approved. Go to toetag.biz to get yours today.
Wow. We sure had some good outtakes, didn't we?
We
A
have
lot more where that came from.
Plenty more.
We could have probably done a whole episode of just outtakes because we're so fucking.
There
stupid.
are some on YouTube actually. I made them very early on, because over the years we gotten better at less outtakes. Early on,
we didn't know what we were doing, and to a point, we still don't know what we're doing. But we're a little bit more professional idiots now.
we actually can regurgitate stuff a little easier than.
regurgitate. Yep.
So
Let's forget what we up to. Let's do
we have, I think, one of our main staples to this program, and that's our kill scenes. This has been from day one.
our favorite YouTube's favorite section.
You'll hear about that later. But this was something an idea that I had come up with when we first started doing this, that I used to think, instead of blabbing on for, seriously, continuous hour, we wanted to break it up. So I came up with the idea that we should just insert kill scenes. So it kind of breaks up the program. It kind of gives you guys some kind of, insight to other films and, stuff like that. So we went through all of the kill scenes that we've done over the years, and there's a lot of them. You think 4, maybe 3 to 5 an episode. So we went through them, and we're gonna show you now some of our favorite kills, no particular order. I don't even think there's a set number of them. We just kind of went through and
Just gotta throw a bunch of shit at you.
whatever was cool. So without further ado, here are our favorite kills of Descent into Horror Hell's Past.
Sir, can I help you with something?
Yeah. There was just this thing.
What? Say something? Yeah, what? Anytime?
Yeah. No, hit me.
All right. Well, let me see this.
What's going on, horror fans? Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you're enjoying the episode thus far. It's been a lot of fun. 25, hard to believe.
I know, right?
We got a lot more fun for you. Now we're going to show some of our...
Less known moments.
yeah, like times
these
we
are,
times we didn't know the camera was filming and stuff like that.
Yeah, again, they're like outtakes, but
Yeah.
there were times where
They're just
the
too good to
camera
leave
was just
out.
rolling, and you get caught up doing something else, or we're talking to each
Yeah.
other, going, "All right, what are we gonna do?"
Yeah.
And
We call this section Stupidity on tape. Enjoy it.
Cheers, guys.
Okay, now hit the stop. It's the green one. 2 down. Stop it there. The Shining, Stanley Kubrick. Of course, the icicle scene at the end when he freezes to death and goes in the maze and gets lost. So I mean, there's a blizzard element. Not much more to say about that one. So, what you got here? Alright, well, I guess we can't use kill scenes anymore because YouTube is a big pile of burning shit. And they won't let us do it anymore because of their stupid, precious little copyright laws. Not like we actually took, 50 minutes of a fucking movie, but hey, apparently, 15, 20 seconds is gonna kill them, even though that's under the copyright law by video standards. So, whatever. YouTube wants to fuck us. We'll just throw something else in here because Descent into Horror Hell don't give up on you people. You guys want entertainment? We'll give you some entertainment. So, with that being said, we'll get back to the show, guys. Cheers.
I'm Henry the Eighth, I am. Henry the Eighth, I am. I got married to the widow next door. She's been married 7 times before, and everyone was an Henry. She wouldn't have a Willie or a Sam. No, Sam. I'm her 8th old man, I'm Henry. Henry the Eighth, I am. Second verse, same as the first. I'm Henry the Eighth, I am. Henry the Eighth, I am. I got married to the widow next door. She's been married 7 times before, and everyone was an Henry. She wouldn't have a Willie or a Sam. No, Sam. I'm her 8th old man, I'm Henry. Henry the Eighth, I am.
Hailing from the Queen of the Winter Moon. Far beyond gas construction. Hail Satan.
Well, that was, again, our stupidity knows no bounds at all. I mean, we absolutely just...
It was fun, though.
But, you know, with all the fun stuff that we do throughout the 24 episodes, you know, again, we mentioned along the way, you know, we lose, you know, legends of, you know, music and horror all in the same breath. And, you know, we've always done our due diligence to bring you tributes to each and every one of these every time it happens. And, you know, right now we kind of didn't want to go through the segments because when somebody passes away, we like to go off on a tangent for like 20 minutes about...
Want to give them justice.
Yeah, but so we're not going to throw that at you, but what we're going to do is we're going to do something, a good collaboration, kind of a slideshow, you know,
Some
just
of our
showing...
heroes that we lost.
Yeah, just showing you guys kind of, you know, the lighter side of them, the darker side, whatever it is. So with that being said, we're going to leave you now for a tribute to our legends, our heroes of horror and music.
To our horror
Thank
heroes and music heroes that we've lost over the years. Cheers.
So guys, sit back, grab some popcorn, enjoy this one. This goes out to all you guys. Love you, miss you.
There is always a certain sympathy for the bad person because they almost invariably lose, and they usually have certain rather entertaining and appealing qualities to them.
Working within horror gives you tremendous freedom as an artist because it deals with all those other realities. There's not really hard and fast rules about what you can show in a horror film.
I feel comfortable in that at least the films that I made were, I tried to say something with them.
What's going on, horror fans? Yeah, you know, like he said, unfortunately our heroes come and they go, but at least film and music lasts forever, so you get something to cherish. And unfortunately, you know, it's going to keep happening because that's just the way life is in this crazy world we live in. And I just want to elaborate a little bit. We lost someone very, very important to both myself and Ghoul.
And I'm sure a lot of people that watch us or don't even watch us, but, you know, the people that we know.
By the name of Frank Killjoy Pucci. Of Necrophagia and many other badass bands, and I just want to say to all his fans and all his friends and everything that a proper tribute is in order. In fact, we are going to get on it ASAP, and it's going to be a very detailed and we want to send them off really good because this guy meant a lot to us as musicians, as horror fans. You know, the list goes on. So we will get to that for sure. We have one more little public service announcement for you guys. Enjoy the
We'll be back to close this out, guys. Stay with us.
Do you have nothing better to do on a Friday night? Are you bored because you have no friends so you're watching black and white? Then go to Bandit Motion Pictures and join a friend and watch Headless. It's a gore fest for the masses. It's the best thing you've seen since sliced bread. And you can get it at banditmotionpictures.com. That's banditmotionpictures.com. Woo!
Hey guys, like we said, this has been our 25th episode. We went through a lot to do this. Again, sorry it took so long. I mean, this was a lot of editing. I mean, scheduling, stuff like that. It kind of gets caught up. But, you know, like we said, man, you see these, you know, you see their commercials, you know, Bandit Motion Pictures, to Toe Tag, to Unearthed Films,
Morbid Vision.
Visions. You know, definitely support these guys. You know, I mean, there's tons others that you can, you know, go out and support. You know, definitely check out their websites, check out their Facebook pages, Instagrams, whatever. The people that are behind them, they're more than willing to, you know, talk with you, and
Very friendly to their fans.
they're the great people, man. These are the ones that make the horror what it is today.
Mm.
They're like the HBO of cable television.
And I will say that to find true horror these days, you have to search the underground. So support.
Sadly, yeah, but not everything. I mean, there is still stuff out there that comes out through the mainstream, but you know, that's another episode we actually did already, talking about film companies. But with that being said, this will put a wrap on the 25th anniversary episode.
Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Hope you enjoyed the stupidity, I guess, of what Descent into Horror Hell does.
And cheers to 25 more.
And when you see us next, we will be in high definition. I know, we came out of the VCR age.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
We found out a whole new way we can record this stuff, so you're going to see every pimple, every blemish, every crater. So
We'll have ghoul
you
moon.
you definitely, no, you don't want to see that, but you definitely want to stay tuned, guys, for 26 and beyond.
Absolutely.
So, with that being said, I am your man, Ghoul.
And I'm Skid Gore. Cheers, Ghoul. On 25. Thank you guys for watching and supporting us for this long. We'll see you next time on Descent into Horror